So, Liz, tell me, how can we help you? Who are you to start off with?
Well, I got the project. Oh, this is such a long story. I'm not going to get into a long story, that's for sure. You and I both don't have time. But it started off a year ago when I was asking Allah, I said, what can I do? This world is in so much pain. What can I do to alleviate some of this issue? Make me your servant. Tell me what I should do. Well, I didn't have any answers. I didn't get any answers for a while. And then one day, when I'm going to college now. One day I was on a break from class. I downloaded YouTube, and I looked up an old song that I was looking for from a group called Rush. And instead, I mistyped and put in RAB, and it spelled Rab. It came up Rabies, and it showed me all of the clinics and the patients that are suffering, truly suffering, and it emphasized India. Well, from there, I thought, wait a minute, this is horrible. These children, what they're going through, why do they have to go through this? And I was reading on with a Global Rabies Alliance that also gave me some feedback saying that there was location problems, that families in rural and remote areas could not travel like they could if they were inside the urban areas and cities to a nearby hospital to get help. So I thought, wait a minute, is there anything I can do on that? Can I get a clinic started in a remote area where these rural families don't have to travel, take everything they have to just get travel going for their child that got recently bit? Because they can't wait on something like that. They have to get to help. Well, they'll put it off, and then the child develops symptoms thinking they can still get help when they can't. It's too late, the child's going to die. And it's a bad death. It's a horrible death. I watched those videos of those children, and it sunk me inside. I couldn't believe it, what people have to go through to get the help they need, and it fails because they can't travel. They can't travel. So I want to create something where they don't have to travel. They can have a hospital or a clinic right there in their area where they don't have to go through all this. And they can get help just like that. And they can get the vaccines and save their child or their family member. Because this will be for adults as well.
So,
And that's my mission.
So, do you have a goal towards that? I mean, do you have a vision on how do you want to achieve that?
Yes, I have a business partner. His name is Zaid Wani, and he is a contact for me. He's working out of Saudi Arabia, but he has his family there in Srinagar, Kashmir. And he's working with me on getting a portfolio together, a website together, and a mission statement. We're also back and forth on naming this clinic, and a lot of things weren't good enough, but yet we've got to give it a name. We've got to settle on something. There's people here at the masjid that I go to, Islamic Society of Tulsa, that is very interested in this project. John Ederer is our imam and our leader there for how to go about this project, and going to need some contacts.
Okay, so what kind of contacts do you seek at the moment?
I'm seeking medical contacts. I have a few already. If there's anyone out there that can help with donations, that's always good. If they can put their feedback on what they think they need from Kashmir, that's always good. Things like that. It's going to take a lot of things. It's going to take several aspects of this project to get it going. I don't expect it probably ready in a year.
Do you have a lot of contacts in Srinagar at the moment?
I have 2 contacts there for right now.
Okay. Would you like to have more contacts and more volunteers in Srinagar who can go to the clinics and get in touch with you and get the doctors to in touch with you and maybe do a video recording for you and ask the doctors what exactly do they need in Srinagar and maybe talk about rabies, and maybe you can make some videos explaining what is rabies and how can we prevent them. Maybe you can
Exactly.
start all that.
Yes. This is also a general purpose clinic. They can also get vaccinations here, not just for rabies. They can get their care. They can also get care for anything. It'll be like an urgent care type thing, like a mini hospital. So it's not going to be totally focused on rabies because there'll be other problems and other health issues that'll come up with the rural families that I want to be able to care for. Yes, please.
Okay, so what I will request to the watchers, the people who are watching this video, is to please, if you are living in Kashmir, Pakistan side, or the India side, or any other side of these two countries, and you want to have, or you have a rabies awareness campaign, or you can go and volunteer for Elizabeth to go and get her in touch with the people who do the vaccination, the clinics who are already existing, private or government, either way, and get her connected so she can act as a beacon of rabies. And anybody who wants to do with anything with rabies can come to Elizabeth, and Elizabeth can redirect them to whoever needs it to be directed. She can become the connector who can help solve the problem with rabies. Would that work for you?
Yes, yes, yes.
Sounds wonderful. Thank you so much, Liz, for going on this journey and taking care of these people who you never even met before so far.
No, I got 4 kids myself, and I can understand what a parent must be going through to be in a predicament like that. I want to help Pakistan as well. This is not going to be the only clinic, and so this is going to be kind of a beginning right now.
Okay.
And that's where I am with it.
Wonderful.